Alright, this is Duane with the deck profile on my Aqua Force. I mean, it's not complete. I'm missing like 2 Revons and 4 brake rides. Not brake rides. Perfect guards. I'm willing, maybe, if you see this video and interested, a SP for 4 of the new one. I prefer the new one, like by a lot. Yeah, this is Jake's nice, pretty Alfred mat that he got.
Looks kind of blue.
It's I like it. I'm not a big fan of Liberators or Gold Paladins in general because this is my clan of choice usually. This and well, Spike Bros, I guess. But here's my deck profile. I'll tell you what it's supposed to be when I get to it. Start off with the 4 Break Ride. Very important card. Its effect in most Aqua Force decks, maybe except the Ride Chain, this card is just too important not to play. It's a +1 every time. You make them discard a card, which is already losing a draw. Like, they're going to lose that, like, 5k shield. Even if they knock off a grade 3, they're still going a -1. And most of the time, they have to perfect guard the attack if they don't want to get hit with... Like, they're going to have to avoid the crit. And I mean, hitting for 21 base anytime is good. 3 Revonn. You basically... Yeah, the point of the deck is to break ride into Revonn. Revonn, his effect is if counterblast 1, when this unit attacks the Vanguard, if the number of tapped rear guards, Aqua Force rear guards in your front row is 3, you may pay the cost if you do. It gains +1 crit and 3k. And then it's counterblast 1 for this, the stereotypical +2k. So basically you go in and you break ride. I'm going to ride my SP one because I like it. You break ride. And it's basically, you're guaranteed for hitting 24-2 crit. You're guaranteed hitting for a 24-2 crit every time if you break ride. Maybe even more if you avoid. Highest damage I've ever done with this was against Dusk. I broke ride 21 plus an 8 for a plus Dorothea, 34 plus a double trigger. I think it was a stand and a crit to finish. Did I double crit you?
Yeah.
I double critted him for like total of 4.
It was insane.
4 crit and like I think I hit like I think it was 4. Yeah, I think you're right. It was 41.
This thing wrecks don't. It doesn't even need perfect guards.
Well, it does need perfect guards. I just don't have any. One Diamantes after a tournament I won. Actually, I think that was when I hit the 41. I realized I don't need to go 4/4, and I've always liked Diamantes when I played Maelstrom too. It was such a versatile card. Like, you go 11, and just switch back into something that I'll show later that can go into another 12, and it gets you an extra attack, makes them block with the extra 5. Grade 2s. I play 4, Tonight Lazarus. Looking for one more rare one. Just random thing. I like high rarities.
We both do.
It's a 10k, self-explanatory. Next, 3, Twin Strike Brave Shooter. This card has slowly became... I love this thing. I love putting this behind a Diamantes to where this isn't protected as much as a Diamantes is, but going in from 11 to a 12, just making him block the extra 10k. And if he's on a rear guards, I mean, the extra 10k can get you a long way, especially when you break guard into a Revonn, if they can't perfect guard. Next is the stereotypical now. I only play 2. It gains +3k if you're at limit break. Well, not limit break, but you have a limit break for grade 3 Vanguard. 11k. Put an 8k behind it. Base 19. It's good. Then 2 Tier Knight Lazarus. I mean Lucas. It's another stereotypical card. I don't play draw triggers. This deck doesn't. Most of this type of deck doesn't play draw triggers. Usually. So you need the draw power. So, I mean, the counterblast is a bit heavy. But you're not going to do it multiple times, usually. Maybe once. Most I've ever done in the game is twice. Grade 1s, more draw power, more draw support. 2 Light Signal Penguin Soldier. Love penguins, love Star Wars. Perfect mix. You just Soul Blast 2, draw 1. This deck doesn't require a lot of soul things except with these guys, so not a big thing. Plus you could with the critical I play, you can go into and unflip damage and add stuff to the soul. Helps out. Then followed by 2 Mercenary Brave Shooter. Same thing as a grade 2. But it becomes a 10k. It can't boost for 10k, but hitting for 10k early is pretty cool. Then 4 Perfect Guards. I just don't have them. I pulled all together as my team, all together.
We had pulled 0, and
we've pulled 0 in between my boxes of set 8. I opened a box of set 8. That's just one of the 3 boxes I bought of set 8.
And then we got another guy at our local.
We got another guy at our local who also plays Aqua Force, who bought literally at the comic book store one day looking for 1 Perfect Guard, bought 3 boxes set 8.
Didn't pull a single one.
Didn't pull a single one. I don't know. I might be our store, but as I said,
and then we've been buying so many packs of set
so
11.
many packs of set 11. Set 11 is such a good set. Now set 10's out. They're both such good sets.
They are.
I highly recommend early Vanguard players just to
go straight set 10 or 11.
I'll go straight. Like if you just want to get straight into somewhat competitive play, like I'm not saying go straight into it. Like Liberators all set 10 or a starter deck.
If you were to play Kagero, I would definitely recommend...
Seal Dragons, I know, Jake, you play Seals. You're
Well, like,
huge fan of Miwa.
You could play Seal Dragons, or you could get the starter deck, Kagero starter deck. You can get 2 of them, have 2 Draconic Overlords, and then get the Dauntless.
Just stuff like that.
Yeah,
just set 10 and set 11, such good sets.
Dauntless Dragons.
Since I bring Jake's favorite character, Miwa. My favorites, obviously, I think I've already said that in my face reveal. Leon Soryu. New Leon over the old one. I like the new Humble Leon.
Really? I thought you hated him.
I love the new Humble Leon. I love how he's cocky at the same time. He told Naoki, "I'm not going to fight you. You're not ready," and then he proceeds to beat him unknown amount of times. But we assume it's a lot. Tetra Drive. I'm going to highly invest in set 13. Be prepared, set 13. Tetra Drive deck profile with our new draw trigger that I've been waiting for a good time for. 4 8K. Self-explanatory. 2 Dorothea. Biggest pain in the ass card to get, actually. Not more so than the Perfect Guard, but this is deck exclusive, and this with Revonn is just a 21 is good plus 24 2 crit. Too good. And my trigger lineup. I play a weird trigger lineup. I don't play the trigger lineup that guy topped with Nats. I'm sorry I forgot your name. I looked at your deck list, but I forgot. 4 heal. That's adorable. Too adorable not to play. I don't like the other one. If I could sort them. 6 crit. This is the crit I'm talking about. Lets you add more to the soul plus unflip damage. So it helps with Lucas. And helps with your drawing. And crits are good. And then this guy, Jet Ski Rider, because ever seen a sad person on a jet ski? No. Daniel Tosh said that. And then 6. Now, I know there, no offense against some noobs. I'm not calling all of you noobs, but you can play 6 of this. It says it in the card. 6 mass production sailors. I like it because I can play 6, and that's my starter. Officer Cadet Erikk. This deck's testing overall online. Because I don't have the stuff to test. I could test with like Jake and Brennan and people at my locals at Top Cut.
We only have so many decks.
We only have so many decks to test against, and I don't have all the stuff, so I can proxy and I can't play in real tournaments. But this deck, I've loved it. Original trigger lineup, I played 8-4-4, 8 crit, 4 draw, 4 stand, 4 heal. That's what I won the tournament with. Realized it wasn't very good. I mean, it's just a local, which I think locals are very important in a way. I'm just not saying that just because I run a tournament, but yeah, I like it. But point is, Aqua Force, good deck. If you ever see us at tournaments in the Chicago area, don't be afraid to come up to us, and we will sign Draco Kids. Duane from Team Draco Kids signing out.